Hi guys, it's lizzisimss here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a beautiful day so far. So today I have a CC sim making video for you. This one's a little bit special. I am recreating the Totally Spies trio in The Sims. I think they're technically young adults as the age range or the age group that I've set them in, but you can change them easily to teens or to adults, whatever you want to play with. You can also change their looks, change their outfits, what have you. But like I've been mentioning in the past few videos that I've been doing, I've really wanted to do more cartoony CC sim makeovers. So I think the first one I did was the Powerpuff Girls, and now I'm doing Totally Spies. And Totally Spies was such a staple of my childhood. I loved it so much. I thought it was one of the best shows out there. I really enjoyed it. I loved the fashion. The Y2K fashion in Totally Spies was everything to me, and I'm so glad that it's having a revival now. It's so much fun. I love creating Sims in the Y2K fashion style, and I just loved the whole show in general. It's amazing. So if you don't know what Totally Spies is, it was a show which featured three girls. I think they were teenage girls that went to high school, I believe. So there was Sam, Clover and Alex, and they kind of formed a trio of undercover spies or super agents, which worked for the World Organization of Human Protection. The style of the show is quite anime, like Japanese anime, and it was originally based on the concept of a girl group, which I found really interesting. But I absolutely love the show. It's really fun. So if you get a chance to watch it, I highly recommend it. It's just genius. It's so funny and they're so cute, and the style of animation and the fashion is incredible. It gives me kind of Clueless vibes, and I just really enjoy it. So let me know if you also like Totally Spies. But the first character that I make over or create is Alex. So Alex is described as having short black hair, light brown eyes and dark skin, and she dons a yellow catsuit on the missions. So I know in the actual animation that they have a bunch of different outfits that they wear in their everyday kind of life when they're not being spies, when they're just being regular teenage girls. But I thought it would be easier to stick to a color scheme for each of the individual girls. So I just used the primary color of their catsuit for like the primary color of each of their outfits. So Alex's outfits are all yellow. She's described as the best friend character. She's affectionate and not afraid to show her feelings. She enjoys sport and athletics, but also she shares in her friends' fashion interests. They're all really into fashion, which is why I really liked them growing up. Apparently she's the most naive and absent-minded of the three. I think she's so cute and kind of ditzy. I really like that kind of personality. She also enjoys taekwondo, skateboarding, soccer and video games. She's just such a cute character, and I tried to emulate that with her looks here, and her outfits that I chose. They're all quite fun, they're quite stylish. Obviously I think all of them are quite stylish, but I tried to fit the clothing that I chose to fit in with their personalities as well. That's something that I kind of had in mind while I was creating them, and it was so nice to kind of revisit these characters that I've grown up with. and it's like feels really nostalgic to me. I don't know about you guys if you enjoyed Totally Spies. You have to let me know if you did, or what was your favorite cartoon growing up, because for me, Totally Spies was definitely up there, especially in terms of like animation. I also really enjoyed Kim Possible. I really remember watching Kim Possible with my little sister when I was younger, and we absolutely loved it. I love shows with female protagonists like fighting and being badass, and I really enjoy that. But I'm just finishing off Alex now, and then we move on to Clover. So she is described as having short blonde hair, light blue eyes, and medium toned skin. She dons the red catsuit, so all of the outfits that I chose for Clover have some red in them, or red as the primary colour, similar to Alex with the yellow. Apparently of the three girls, she's the most expressive, with the Beverly Hills teenage fashionista attitude, with a strong Valspeak dialect, apparently being the first to court the newest available good-looking boy, concerning herself with the latest clothes, diets, which I do not agree with, and trends, and often competing against Mandy, which is another character, in all sorts of popularity contests. I find Clover really funny. She has, I don't know, when I was younger I thought of her as almost like a mean girl vibe, but like a nice mean girl, if that makes any sense at all. Apparently she's described as athletic, agile, strong, and especially impulsive, reacting spontaneously and jumping into action, and ready to teach the bad guy a lesson even if she has no chance of winning, which I absolutely love. Like I said, I love female characters who are portrayed as really strong, but also that can be feminine and girly and maybe a bit ditzy at the same time. Like, why not? You know, most of the time it feels like female characters have to be one or the other, but I like these characters that are just multifaceted, just to have lots of different character traits and lots of personality, and like they have that shining through, and I really enjoy that about Totally Spies. Like each of the girls have their own personality, and just because one might be more girly or ditzy, one might be stronger, one might be smarter, none of them are portrayed as being better than any of the others, and that's what I really like about them. Like, don't pit girls against each other, let them be quirky and let them be individual, let them be ditzy, let them be sporty, whatever. I really love that about Totally Spies. So I'm just finishing off Clover's formal outfit here. I'm sorry, I just hit my mic if you heard that. I think her outfits are really cute. I tried to incorporate a little bit of sporty like aesthetic into her outfit, and obviously very stylish, as well as she's really into fashion and really into like the latest trends and stuff like that. So I tried to include that in the outfits that I chose. I'm really not sure like which character or cartoon that I want to do next. I think I'll try Kim Possible, but again it'll just be Kim Possible. I'm not sure if I'll do Ron as a character. I might do, but I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how well I would do with recreating him in The Sims, and since Kim is like the main character, that's probably who I'll base the video on. But if you would like to see me do Ron, because they're such an iconic duo, then let me know. But I usually just stick to like the main character of the series or film that I'm doing. I'd like to create like more films, perhaps like Harry Potter. That just is the first one that comes to mind. Maybe the Clueless Girls. Just kind of iconic teen cartoons or films or series that sounds like a really fun thing to recreate in The Sims. And hopefully I'll be doing another CC haul soon, so I'll have more CC to play with to create more diverse outfits. I also want to do the Disney characters. I have just so many ideas, but so little time to actually get it done, which is unfortunate. But I am like writing notes about exactly what I want to do, and I have a whole calendar figured out, but it's just actually finding the time to do everything that I have planned. And I also am worried about like doing too much too soon, if you know what I mean. Like if I get all of these out, like what do I do after that? I'm clearly not creative enough to be doing things on my own. I need to take inspiration from somewhere, but I'm worried that I'll get them out too quickly and then I won't have many ideas going forward. So if you have any ideas at all, please do help me out with that. I'm actually like begging, I'm asking here. So if you do have any ideas for my videos going forward, what you'd like to see, do let me know. I would really be interested to hear what you guys have to say. But I'm just finishing off Clover's warm weather outfits. I filtered a lot through colors because I have so much CC, so it was kind of hard to find things in certain swatches that I wanted to use in the color of each character. So I did filter through color and chose basically just what I thought suited her the most. But we are just finishing off Clover's final outfit here. Also, Clover is a really nice name, but I'm not sure if it suits her. I don't know. I see her more of a Sam in terms of her looks, or an Alex, but I don't know, Clover just doesn't suit her. I don't know why. But anyway, we just finished off Clover, and then we move on to the final sim, the final character in this trio, which is Sam. Sam was always my favorite. Let me know which Totally Spies character was your favorite, but I really liked Sam. I loved her fashion. I loved her overall look. I think she's super pretty, and her style and kind of aesthetic and her personality was, I don't know, I was just really drawn to her. So Sam is described as having long, slightly wavy orange hair, emerald green eyes and fair skin, and she dons a green catsuit on missions. She's described as rational, logical and mature, kind of like a big sister, although she is known to be easily gullible at times, especially when it comes to romance. Because she's so smart, she thinks up the plans and diversions so that the girls can defeat the villains. And although she's fairly serious during her missions, she enjoys hanging out, shopping and visiting salons. Apparently she's not as boy crazy as the other girls. She has fallen for a few in the series, which I actually don't remember that much, like there being many male characters, but maybe I was so focused on the girls that I just didn't realize like the love interests or the crushes or whatever. I just can't remember there being any boy characters. Like I can't remember what they look like at all. But she has fallen for a few in the series, but apparently without much success. One of the running gags is that she's frequently brainwashed, which I think is funny, but because she's actually such an intelligent character. But I think because of like all of her personality and her style, I'm always drawn to characters who are smart and kind of logical, that devise the plans and kind of take lead in that way. I love all of those female characters that have that personality, so that was probably why she's my favorite. I also am always drawn to characters with red hair. I love like auburn red ginger hair. I think it's so pretty and it matches the green really, really nicely. She has a kind of very whimsical, like fairy tale princess look to her, rather than a typical like Valley girl or typical teenage girl look that I think Clover and Alex more have. But Sam to me always looks kind of like a princess, and maybe that's why I like her as well. She has a very whimsical look to her, and I tried to recreate that again in her outfits and to kind of bring out those parts of her personality, her being intelligent and maybe a little bit more serious and logical compared to her other two friends. I tried to bring that out in her outfits. I'm not sure how successful I was doing that. I tried to make the outfits like tailored to each of their personalities, but I still wanted to bring in the like Y2K fashion as well. So I think I struggled a little bit with that and trying to make them all unique but still cohesive and still on theme to that Y2K era of style. I hope I achieved it. You'll have to let me know what you guys think. Which one do you think I nailed? Which one do you think I didn't do so well at? Let me know. It's absolutely fine. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on it. Which outfit is your favorite as well? I'd love to hear that. And let me know if you guys watched Totally Spies as well. It's always so fun to hear what you watched when you were children. I'm not sure if you guys watching are like the same age as me. I'm nearly 27, so it might be a generational thing where you might not have even heard of Totally Spies, which is absolutely fine, but maybe this will inspire you to go and check them out because they're honestly super iconic and they were a staple of my childhood, and I think they've influenced my fashion and my personality quite a lot. They were just really inspirational to me as a young girl, like that you can be fashionable but still badass, and girly but still really cool. Like that really spoke to me, and I think it's really important to have those kind of multi-dimensional characters for young girls to look up to. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. I just finished off Sam's warm and cold weather outfit, and then we'll be onto the screenshot so you can see these Sims posed and edited and all that good stuff. If you liked any or all of the CC I used in this video, you can check out my Tumblr, which will have everything detailed in the CC list. You can download these Sims off my gallery, but you'll have to use everything in the CC list if you want them to look exactly as they do here. My gallery ID is lizzisimss as well. Let me know again any sim suggestions or character suggestions that you might want to see from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please do like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!